I want to demonstrate for you how to complete the Unit 3 ONET Interest Profiler. So both of these forms are coming from your class plan, and the first one is just simply a Word document, and it explains Career Exploration Part 1. We've already discovered something about your learning preferences and post-secondary interests. Now we're going to complete an online assessment that will match your interests to your career options. You can compare and contrast your results with the occupational groups identified in your Career Vision survey. The ONET Interest Profiler is an online career assessment created by the United States Department of Labor. The assessment will ask you to rate different types of work activities. The results will produce your very own interest profiler across these 6 different categories. Here are the 6 different categories: realistic, investigative, artistic, social, enterprising, and conventional. And these are all live links that describe to you more about what it means to be realistic, investigative, so on and so forth. These are the descriptions of realistic, and here are some example occupations for people who like hands-on work and are realistic people. Chemists, psychologists, people who like work that involves ideas and thinking, they're investigative. Artistic, people who like creative work, such as floral designers, architects, so on and so forth. Again, these are both live links, and you can click on either of those to learn more about them. And then, Part 2, the career assessment will also ask you to choose a job zone preference, which is just like choosing your level of education or training. So again, job zone preferences are like choosing your level of education or training. There are 5 ONET job zones, and each job zone represents a different level of preparation, training, or education that is required for a job or a career. And the 5 rank from 1, which is little preparation, that of a high school diploma or GED, and here are some example occupations that require little preparation, to 3, medium preparation, which is that of an associate's degree, and again, here are some example occupations that are associated with using medium preparation, and all the way up to 5, which is the most preparation, professional degree, master's, or doctoral degrees. And again, here are some jobs that are associated with the 5th preparation level. After you choose a job zone, the results will show you a list of career options. The options will match both your interest profile and your preferred job zone. You'll choose one career from the first job zone and another from the second. What's important to remember is that there's no right or wrong path. Many people change their minds about what they want to do for a career as they try out different things. A career choice is not set in stone because you are not set in stone, and as you change and learn new things, your interests and values may also change. Therefore, your choice of careers may change. So here is the quiz that is associated with this unit. It's more of an activity, Unit 3 ONET Interest Profiler. Here's the explanation that we just went over. The ONET Interest Profiler will rank your different types of work activities to determine your interests. The results will help you decide what types of careers you might like to research. Open the ONET Interest Profiler, and you'll notice this is a live link. So I'm going to go ahead and open it. And I'm going to open it into a new window, and I'm going to pull it over here so that I can see both my quiz and the profiler at the very same time. And I ask you to bookmark it. So to bookmark, I come up here and I simply bookmark this page. The title is already there, and I click Done. Now you can see that it's in my list of bookmarked items. That way I have to just click on it once and I'm right there. I don't have to type it in and search for it. Follow the directions in the ONET website to begin the assessment and record your interest profiler results into the quiz. Coming down here. Here are all the different interests. So let's go ahead back to the profiler. The ONET Interest Profiler can help you find out what your interests are and how they relate to the world of work. You can find out what you like to do. The ONET Interest Profiler helps you decide what kinds of careers you might want to explore. On each screen, click the Next button at the bottom. To continue, you can use the Back button, which would be over here, at the bottom to reread the instructions or change your answers. So now I'm ready to click Next. The Interest Profiler has 60 questions about work activities that some people do on their jobs. Read each question carefully and decide how you would feel about doing each type of work. And I want to point out that our choices are strongly dislike, dislike, like, strongly like, and notice in the middle, it's not kind of like, it is unsure. So if you choose that third button, it is unsure. I'm ready to click Next. Try not to think about if you have enough education or training to do the work and how much money you would make. Just simply think about, do you like or dislike doing the work? Remember, if you have a question or need to go back, you can hit that Back button. There are no right or wrong answers. Please take your time. You're learning about your interests so that you can explore the work you might like to do and find rewarding. On the next screen, please answer each question in order before continuing. There are 5 screens of questions in all. You can change your answers at any time using the Back button if you need. Next. Remember, this middle column is unsure. So, do I like to build cabinets? Again, I'm not thinking about money involved or a preparation. I'm simply thinking, do I like to build, and in this case, cabinets? And sure, I like to build. Do I like to lay brick or tile? Not really. Develop new medicine? Not at all. Study ways to reduce water pollution? Not at all. Write books or plays? Sure, I like to write. Play a musical instrument? Wish I had continued. Absolutely. Teach an individual exercise routine? Yep. Help people with personal emotional problems? Absolutely. Buy and sell stocks and bonds? Not so much. Manage a retail store? Sure, I like to manage people. Develop a spreadsheet? Sure. Proofread records? Absolutely. Time for my next page. Now I'm going to stop the recording and continue on through here, reading each type of work and choosing if I like a lot, like a little, dislike or dislike a lot. And remember, this section here is unsure. So I finished answering all 5 pages of questions, so now I'm going to hit Next. Here are my answers. Again, I can return to the first page or view any unsure answers that I indicated. Click Next. Here are my Interest Profiler results. Think of your interest as work you like to do. Your interest can help you find careers you might like to explore. The more a career meets your interests, the more likely it will be satisfying and rewarding to you. You can click on any of these interests here. Notice that these are all live to learn more about each of those different interests. And here are my results. You'll notice that I'm very strong in a social aspect, and then artistic, conventional, enterprising, realistic, and hardly at all investigative. So now I need to come back over here into the quiz. And it says, based on the results from the ONET Interest Profiler, mark the order of your results from your highest score, which is a 6, to your lowest score as a 1. So my highest score was social, 39. So I'm going to mark that as the highest score, which is a 6. So again, that is social, and that is 6. Next highest is artistic. That will be 5. Next highest is conventional. That will be 4. Next is enterprising. 3. Next is realistic. 2. And then investigative was very low, which was a 1. Remember to save these answers. Based on the results from the ONET Profiler, my top 2 interest categories are social and artistic. So I'm going to write those in there. Social, artistic. Remember to save. After you have recorded your results in the quiz, click the Next button on the ONET Interest Profiler and read the instructions on the Job Zone page and click Next. To focus your search, think about the following question. How much education, training, and experience do I need to do the job? Each ONET career is one of 5 job zones, which are groups of careers that need the same level of experience, education, and training. Different careers need different amounts of preparation. You'll be asked to pick a job zone. Using your job zone and your interest, the profiler will help you identify and explore careers that might be right for you. Again, when you're choosing your job zone, level of experience, you're thinking about what it is that you want to do, that you need to do. You're not thinking about, well, I want to be a such and such, so therefore I need this level of education. It is, do you want to go to additional education? Can you afford to go to additional education? So on and so forth. When picking your job zone, you can choose your current job zone or your future job zone. In both cases, your job zone will include careers that you might like to do. Don't worry about making the wrong choice. You can explore a different job zone later. Click Next. So here are the different levels of education, little or no job preparation, all the way up to extensive job preparation. And again, you can click on any of these to find out exactly what they mean. And as well, remember it's included up here in your profiler, which we looked at earlier. Click Next. Again, now that you have learned about each job zone, select the current or future job zone that is right for you. I think I want to start with job zone 4, high preparation needed, which was a bachelor's degree. And now I'm going to click Next. Pairing it with my interests and my job zone 4. Here are the different types of jobs that are available to me with my social strong interests, as well as my level 4 of education, recreation workers, training and development specialists, adult basic and secondary education, literacy teachers and instructors, choreographers, directors, religious and activities and education, education administration, kindergarten, secondary school teachers, school community, training development managers. All of these different jobs associate my level of education with my career interests. Now, if you'll notice over here, bright outlook, green, and registered apprenticeship. These indicate that the outlook for that job area is good, meaning that there are a lot of jobs available in that area. Education administrators, a lot of jobs. The job outlook is strong. Social and community managers, training and development managers, all have strong job outlooks. Is it a green job, meaning is it safe for the environment? Training and development specialists. Yes, that's the only one on that list. Next one, does it have an apprenticeship? Training and development specialists. Yes, it does. So come back over here. Select your first job zone, which we've already done. Record that number in the quiz, then click Next. On a scale of 1 to 5, my first job zone preference number is a 4. And from that job zone, my 2 top career choices are secondary school teachers, which I'm already doing, and administration. Again, don't forget to hit save. Next it says, from the ONET, on a scale of 1 to 5, determine your second job zone preference. So now I'm going to come over here. Again, I can find more careers if I'd like, using that job level or education level and job interest. Now I want to choose my next job zone. I've already chosen 4. You can choose 3, 5, 2, whatever additional